What do you think the lowest point of their relationship was over the past 2 decades? Can you pinpoint any particular era?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very the most recent times I'm wondering about a little bit, because even though they softened there around the 2015-16 timeframe, I wonder if it's gone a little bit the other way now with recent events. Um, and I can't tell you for sure, but I don't know where their relationship stands right now. I don't think it's as good as it was a few years ago. I don't think it's as bad as it was 20 years ago. But I try to use the Ryder Cup of '04 as a telling point in time. That is where the tension was really at its height. I think it suggested, the some acrimony. In '04, I think people who follow golf closely know that that's the only time Tiger and Phil were ever paired as partners in a Ryder Cup, and it didn't go very well. They lost both matches. The U.S. got crushed. It didn't help that the two best players on the U.S. team were put out there and they didn't win. But I think you have to look a little bit deeper into that year to understand why maybe it wasn't a good idea. I think at the time people were excited about it. Like, I try to defend Hal Sutton, the captain, on this. He caught a lot of grief unnecessarily. The bottom line is, no matter whether you get along or not, if you just go out and play, you can win. They didn't win. And so Sutton took the grief. But if you look at that year, Phil finally breaks through and wins a major at the Masters. Tiger was not in contention. That year, Tiger was actually going through a swing change, and he had one of his worst years. Did not contend in any of the four majors, won just one time on the PGA Tour. Meanwhile, Phil wins the Masters, finishes second at the US Open, misses a playoff by a shot at the British Open, and is right there again at the PGA. He was top 6 in all four majors that year. He could have easily won 2 or 3 of them. Tiger's not a factor. So now, a month, 6 weeks after the last major, here they are at the Ryder Cup. Tiger's probably frustrated at not a great year, working things out still in his game, trying to get ready for the next year. And he's going to help Phil, who's just, created a tiny little dent in the armor. He's finally won his first major. He's had success. He's gained confidence. And it just didn't seem like, when you look at it from afar, like they were going to be collaborative. And all their body language suggested such. The quotes I have from people who witnessed it, saw them, their competitors saw it as a great opportunity. They used it as fuel to beat them. There was probably nothing for them to lose. If they lose, they're supposed to. If they win, it's a great, get, and it's something to fire everybody else up. And that's exactly how it played out.